Hey guys, welcome back to the Book Nook Corner. It's Courtney. I'm excited about today's video. I have been looking forward to my April TBR for no joke, like 2 months now. Don't ask me why really, other than the fact that there was just a lot of books in it that I knew I was going to put on my April TBR and that I was really excited to read. So let's just get right into it. The first book on my list is a continuation of our Robin Hobb read-along. Actually, the first 3 books on my list are a continuation of our Robin Hobb read-along that we are having. So we did finish during January, February, March. By the way, this read-along is on my Discord. Link is down below. For January, February, March, we did read the Farseer trilogy, and I absolutely adored it. Robin Hobb is like getting bumped up there with one of my favorite authors, like just amazing. I love the story. Kind of bummed, to be honest, that we're not really going to see a whole lot of Fitz, who was the main character in the Farseer trilogy. I adored him. I loved his story. I loved the relationship that he had with his friend. I'm not going to go say anything. I don't want to spoil anything. If you know, you know. But yeah, so I'm kind of bummed about that, but I'm excited to see what else she has within this world. And so this is a trilogy, the first one I'm going to mention, that no one really ever talks about, and I don't think that it's like directly related to the realm of the Elderlings, but like why no one talks about it, I don't know. The description's a little interesting, I will say that. I read it the other day and I was kind of like, but we're gonna buddy read / read along with these for April, and that is Shaman's Crossing. This is also a trilogy. Clearly Robin Hobb is a big fan of trilogies. That is like all she does. But yeah, so we're gonna read this one for April. It is over 600 pages. I am excited. Here is the description. The next one is The Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. This is book 1 of the Live Ship Traders. This is the trilogy that is directly after Farseer trilogy. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, do not hold me to this, I do not think that you have to read her trilogies in order. Like, I'm pretty sure they're kind of all interconnected. Like, there's different characters in all of them, but like the stories aren't directly after each other, I think. Anyway, this is just kind of the recommended order, and so that's what we're doing, and this is the next one after that. I will show you the description because I don't think it's really necessarily spoilery. I am excited because I just adore her worlds, and so my goal for April is to literally just like immerse myself in Robin Hobb, which brings me to my next book. So this was an idea that I had. The other girls kind of wanted to read the second book in this before they jumped to this one, which I still would like to do. But I also am just too impatient, and it just sounds and looks way too good. And that is Fool's Errand by Robin Hobb. This is book 1 of the Tawny Man trilogy, which is the next trilogy after Ship of Magic. And I'm just excited to get into this. So we'll see. I'm going to focus on these other 2 more, but I would love to read this as well. And so here is the description if you would like to read. And so these 3, potentially also the second Ship of Magic book, are my main goal for April. Like, I need to buckle down. I need to zone in and just keep myself accountable for these. Robin Hobb, April, that is my goal. I also actually own this is what I bought originally. I own the mass market paperbacks of each of these books as well, and they are just so like cute and just lovely to like flip through. Like, what? And so this is Fool's Errand and this is Ship of Magic. So I may actually, that's these 2. I may read on this one because it's not as heavy to hold, because I have really bad carpal tunnel that I just kind of found out. I've been having a lot of pain and went and discovered that I have carpal tunnel in this hand and wrist, and yeah, I might have to have surgery. Well, I do have to have surgery for it. And so I'm really struggling with holding heavy books. So I may read on this and annotate on this one. I wish I would have annotated the Farseer trilogy, but because I was trying to read so many other books, I read them and listened to them via audiobook for most of the time. And so this one I'm just excited to like really focus on the actual reading and physical books. So same with this one. I have the mass market paperback. So I might read this one. I would like to immersion read them. They're both on Hoopla. Actually, all three of them are on Hoopla. And so yeah, my immersion read this, annotate this. And so I'm probably going to be like carrying them around together so that I can hold this one but annotate the bigger copy because it'll be easier. So that's my goal there. I'm really, really, really excited for all of that. I think that it's going to be super fun and just immerse myself fully in Robin Hobb. The next book on my list is I Am Not Jessica Chen by Anne Liang. I have read 2 of her books before and I loved them. This is a library copy, so I really need to get this read because I've had it for like over a month already. Here is the description. It is not very long. I mean, it's like almost novella length, honestly. It is not even 300 pages. So if I really, really tried for like a weekend or something, I could read this, which, speaking of, there's going to be some news for April as far as lots of reading over a weekend. So stay tuned. The next little book I have is a manga, which is called Frieren Beyond Journey's End. This sounds adorable. I'm really excited about it. Here is the description. And then I have like multiple kind of other books that I'm in the middle of that I'd like to finish, and buddy reads that I'm currently going through. And so those are kind of just like very nonchalant books that I'm not really going to mention, but like those will be taking up some of my time too. But another one that I would really, really like to get to is Direbound. I will just show the cover here and the description. This just recently came out, if I'm not mistaken. It is on Kindle Unlimited and it sounds so freaking good. I'm so excited to start this book and hold it up on my giant ass Kindle Scribe. And then the next book I have that I would like to potentially get to, and I will be reading this. Look at this adorable new little leather cover that I got. Well, it's not really new. I got it months ago, but I'm just now using it, and I would like to read this on my Matcha Kindle, and that is Blood and Steel. So I would like to start this potentially. We will see what time I have and how I'm able to do it, because like I said, I want to mainly focus on Robin Hobb's books. But yeah, Blood and Steel, here's the description. I have been wanting to read this for such a long time, and I thought this would just be the perfect book to pick up on my Kindle Basic. So, like I said, in typical Courtney fashion, I have been jumping all over the place. We are taking a little bit of a break from Brandon Sanderson. We read the Mistborn trilogy for January, February, March, the same girls that I'm doing my Robin Hobb read along with, and it was such a blast reading these books, talking about these books, having the chat going on Discord, but Mistborn was just not for me. Like, I was bored, and I'm glad I finally finished The Hero of Ages, and I'm glad I'm done with it, to be quite honest with you. I think it's just the story. I think it's just the book, and the fact that I really honestly listened to most of it via audiobook, but like, I'm not going to continue. I was going to continue The Way of Kings for April. We're going to take a break for April and come back to Brandon Sanderson in May. So yeah, that is just kind of the reading plans. Robin Hobb, here I come. I am so incredibly excited. Like I said, I've been looking forward to this for like 2 months, since like probably the end of January, once I discovered that I like really liked, Assassin's Apprentice. And so yeah, that is my plans. And if you guys have any questions, if you would want to join in on any of these reads, let me know. As always, go down and check out my description. I have lots of little links and things for you guys to save some money on a couple things, bookish related things, as well as my Bookstagram and my Discord book clubs. We also talk about all kinds of things on the Discord. You don't have to join in the book clubs. You can just have bookish friends and talk about bookish things if that's what you so choose to do. So no pressure, as well as my Cottage Fairy Society Patreon and channel memberships. If you guys would like to find me anywhere else, more content from me, and support me more, there you go, all in the description down below. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. You are all awesome. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.